Hey everybody and welcome to my video. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is of course Callum, and don't I look stunning today?
Lashes are not sticking to my inner corners. Please ignore.
So anyway, if you are new, make sure to subscribe. Turn that notification bell on and like, do what you want. But just, you're here for a reason because I'm good. Beat for the gods today. My highlight just like in the right place to just be like, ah. And my nose highlight, I love a little right on my nose. And my nose is contoured to hell, if you haven't already noticed, and I'm freaking living for it. Anyway, welcome to today's video. So, in today's video, you'll know exactly what we're doing by the title, and that is recreating and doing one of my followers' makeup looks. A few weeks ago, I put out on Instagram and groups and things like that, like a plain picture of my eye. I was like, people, please draw some looks for me so I can do it on my channel. And this is the look I ended up doing. I'm not going to tell you who it's by or how I did it, but if you want to stay tuned and see how I did all of this and have fun with me basically, then all you need to do is continue watching. Before we get into today's video, I'd like to do two shout outs to Wox Studio on Instagram, who did my intro, which you're going to see in a second, and that is to Renzo Trots, who did my end card, which you'll see at the end of the video, because you will see that because you're going to watch the whole video, and to who did my banner for my YouTube channel. They reached out to me and asked if I wanted to have stuff from my YouTube channel because I didn't, and I was like, yeah, sure, sounds great. But without further ado, stop fanning around and we'll get into the video. Enjoy the intro. I like to put everyone's names who sent me stuff into a random generator and click go. And the lucky person that I'm going to be recreating their eye look that they created for me today was Claire Beck. Hi Claire. Yeah. This was sent like a while ago. It's just taken me a while to get around to doing this, so she probably won't even remember what she's drawn, but this is what she drew me. So yes, we'll be doing that today. I know Claire from being in a group with her and so many other talented makeup artists and YouTubers and all that whatnot, makeup lovers. Yeah, it's through like Make Me Up Mrs. Patreon group. Why don't we just dive straight into what we're doing and we'll put something on these eyes. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And I'm gonna get a fluffy brush. I'm gonna zab. I'll do my left eye first, just because it tends to, like what I said last video, which was over 2 weeks ago now, because I didn't like the video that I was gonna post last Wednesday and didn't have time to redo another one, so I apologize for being a week late. But yeah, I said do your lip, if you're doing like one eye at a time, do your worst eye first, easier to replicate on your good side. Just patting this all over me lid and a little bit on the outside because I am gonna have to do a wing like you've seen. Base is down. Let's roll. Let me find a palette. Okay, so today we're gonna just stick to one palette, and we're gonna use my Morphe Pride Collection palette that came first year around, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna just, be diving into this multicolored, lovely palette. It's very dusted and busted and not clean, so I do apologize in advance for that. You know what the look looks like. I know what the look looks. I know what the look looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll apply like the yellow. It's gonna be the first shade that we'll do. I'm just taking this off on this. There's not colour on it. Although it doesn't seem to be working. I got this at like Marshall's because I thought I've seen people use it before and they're like, oh, they're really good. And I'm like, are they? I don't know if it's just what I'm doing, but there's less product. But it doesn't seem to, okay, that'll do. I'm gonna go into the shade Sunlight. I don't know why I did that accent, Sunlight. And I'm gonna pack this in my inner corner. I'm not really worried about the top half because I'm gonna go over it with a white, as you've seen. This palette's really pretty. It's a shame you can't get it anymore. And I need to make sure that when I open my eye, I can still see it, if that makes sense. So, as I have a little bit of hooded eyes, if you haven't already noticed. In such a good mood today. I was getting ready for filming this. But I was just getting ready and it was such a good mood. Like I was like in the shower, like listening to this like flashback playlist on like Spotify with like my speaker on, like blaring to the music. And it was like, like songs that I just, not I'd forgotten about, but that like they bring back memories and they're like, oh my god, yes, I remember this song. It was like, Give Me Everything by people, like, give me everything tonight. And it just made me think of Pitch Perfect. And we watched Pitch Perfect 1 and 2 yesterday and today. So yeah, and anyway, there was like a house, not rave, like house song where the beat came on, and I was in the shower and I was like, and then I was going from side to side doing like the Cameron Michaels hair flick, like. Anyone else just get in that mood and they just like, I mean, the showers are like the funniest times for me. I like to blare my music in the shower. Honestly, I think it's really fun. Anyway, as you can see, this yellow is very, very pigmented. I'm not worried about blending. Like blending, I'll blend these two bits together, but it's gonna be relatively simple. And I thought I'd just kick it off with a simple look. Let me think. Orange here and pink here. Is that like big enough? Maybe I'll just like go a little bit further with it. Okay, I'm gonna start to like fluff out the edge just a tiny little bit. Just so it's maybe not as pigmented, but it's like, it'll just be ready to blend. So that was an M149. These are like my favorite little brushes for doing like quite a lot of like detail stuff. That and an M507 are my favorite brushes, hands down. I love an M507. It's really quite deep. It was like, like it's so weird. My voice is usually like up here, and I'm like, like I have quite a bit like, I can't speak anymore. Don't even bother speaking to me. Like I'm just like done. I'm gonna go in with the shade like Pride. It's kind of like not this like massively bright orange, but it's like a kind of more muted orange or pastel-y or salmon-y. I don't know, not good with colours, told you this before. And I'm just gonna pat this along side there. Yellow, it's looking pretty lovely. I do say so myself. Thank you, Claire, for making an easy but kind of like beautiful look. Oh, I need to do a shout out actually. One of my really good friends, Jake, who is like famous on TikTok, he's an amazing makeup artist. He's just started a brand new YouTube channel of his own. So if you want to see someone do makeup a little bit more artistically and better than me, to be honest with you, selling myself really well here, aren't I? Go check out his channel. I will link it here in the little thing. I'll also link it in my description. Okay, now I've got that down. Gonna go in with exactly the same brush. Exactly. Taking the shade Sexuality, that's bright pink, and we're packing this like on like a V on the outer corner. Packing this next to that orangey, salmony, pastel-y shade. It is orange, isn't it? I'm not good with colours and being like, oh my god, that's that colour. I'm like, cool, thanks for telling me. Have you watched Glow Up yet? If you've not, I'm disgraced. I've mentioned it so many times now. I am so excited for you guys to see this look that I'm doing. Like, it's not like the most extravagant thing in the world, but like I was really excited about it. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I got it photographed by one of my friends, Colton West, who has started his own photography on Instagram. It's really good. So if you want to go check his page out, I'll link in the description. For Instagram. If you're in the GTA, which stands for Greater Toronto Area, not Grand Theft Auto in case you were wondering, and you want pictures for like anything, hit him up. Okay, so yeah, now we're gonna start to build the wing. Still wanting to keep it like, it's pigmented. I never do looks like this. No, I do. Okay. Shape. Has anyone ever seen my thumb? I don't think I've showed you this on my channel yet. Everyone's convinced I don't have a bone in my thumb. What do you think? I mean, like, thumbs up, such a freak. But why would you want to be normal? Anyway, this is the brush I use for the pink, nothing else on it, just the leftover product. And going very gently between the pink and the orange. And these will just blend together really well, like, I ain't worried. Generally these shades go very well together anyway. Usually when you put them like, if I was doing like a different look and I was doing like purples, pinks, it creates that kind of like sunset look. Honestly, going back in with the one I used for the orange and going into the yellow a little bit more just to blend the two, basically. Yellow, and I'm not gonna do much, I'm just gonna make sure the pigment's there on like the inner corner and like it's blending okay between the two. And we're done. Simple. Okay, next step. I have face paint, but I don't think face paint's the way to go. So I'm gonna go in my cake liner. This is my ABH electric cake liner. And I'm gonna draw a shape. Just not like with it today. Anyone else noticed? I have, this is a Morphe 250-1. I'm taking a little bit of like setting spray. You can use setting spray, water, whatever, it's like it takes your fancy. Taking a little bit of it on my brush, tiniest little bit, because this is still kind of a little bit wet since the last time I used it, because it's like closed over and it doesn't get much, doesn't really seem to dry up because it doesn't get air to it. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to draw around the shape. So I've done it a little bit thicker, but still quite thin at the end, and kept it relatively a little bit more thicker towards like the inner portion of my eye. Now we're going to go in with the purple, and we're going to do the purple line across. Do a wing? I don't think she did a wing. Should I maybe like do this and like follow that out to the end? Maybe that would look quite cool. Okay, and doing like a full line basically. Claire, here is your eye. Darling, are you happy? Are you approved? Well, we'll see when the whole look's on what you think, but kind of like it. Look at like digging it, gonna be honest, Claire. Well done. I will go off camera, do the other eye, do a full base. I'll be beat for the gods. You already know what I look like. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? You already knew what the eye look was and how good it was. Obviously, you've seen how I got here. So that's the point. It is, isn't it? That is the point, isn't it? I will see you for the end of my video in a second. Hi! I'm back to looking for the gods like you see me in the first video, but this is like, I'm actually really happy with this. So thank you, Claire. Thank you for drawing me this. I'm very excited to do some really good ones that I have saved on my phone, and I'll be doing them at some point. I'm not gonna like bundle them all at you because I want to kind of spread them out so they're fun. But that is it. We'll see you in the next video, which I am so excited for. I'm so excited for you to see this video. It's pre-filmed, it's already filmed. I just wanted the pictures to be done first. So I will see you in the next video where we're going to do something extra exciting. And there will be more like recreations on my channel because I'm loving doing them at the moment. Don't want to bore you guys, but if you have any video suggestions or what you want to see more of on this channel, make sure to leave them below in the comments. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you already haven't, and turn that notification bell on. And watch any other videos that are here on my channel. It would be the absolute world to have your support. So that is it. Let's wrap this up. I shall see you in the next video. I love you very much, guys. Thank you for watching.